I'm Lisa Fletcher for Spotlight on America. There is new momentum to protect patients from a proven danger in IV bags and tubes. Medical professionals have been blind to the risk for decades, but we were there as a key group of surgeons heard about it for the very first time. When Acindia Chang found out she had cancer in 2023, doctors explained the risks of her aggressive chemotherapy protocol.
You think about all of the nausea, all of the digestive issues, all of the symptoms, all of everything, all of the pain.
But she never thought that the IV bags and tubes delivering her treatment could make it less effective and even increase her risk of future cancer.
To find out that, that could actually be causing you more harm is, I don't even have words.
For more than a year, we've investigated DEHP, a chemical widely used to make IV bags and tubing more flexible. It's linked to numerous cancers and neurological issues and is so toxic that it is banned from toys and pacifiers. Yet, it remains in some of the most widely used hospital equipment. Studies show the chemical leaches from IV bags and tubes straight into the fluids being delivered into patients' veins, posing highest risk to those needing IVs most, like premature babies and cancer patients.
I am angry because if I was aware of it, I would have done something about it.
Dr. Lisa Bailey has been a breast surgeon for 4 decades and had no idea, like most medical professionals.
I have yet to meet another breast surgeon who's aware of this problem. Well, there's more to do.
For Bailey, that's more than an observation. It's a call to action. And why we followed her to the annual meeting of the American Society of Breast Surgeons in Las Vegas.
It makes you upset, right? I mean, why didn't I know about this?
Where she presented to some of America's top surgeons.
It interferes with chemotherapy.
About a risk that wasn't on their radar. Doctors cannot possibly be expected to know the details of every single product they use. Whose responsibility is it to pay attention to these things?
I think that the FDA overall should have mandated it. And I think that they should have notified the medical community, not just the industry. Because if the industry didn't have any particular reason to want to change, then they just ignored it.
Alternatives are out there, but it's estimated as much as 70% of the U.S. supply comes from one manufacturer that predominantly uses DEHP. And with most medical professionals and patients blind to the issue, there's been little pressure to get the toxin out.
I think for me as a practicing physician, my assumption is that somebody else is looking out for those other things.
Dr. Tim Reeder is an ER physician and state lawmaker in North Carolina. When he learned about the risks of DEHP, he drafted a bill to ban the chemical in IV bags and tubes, mirroring a new law in California and one in the works in Pennsylvania.
Right now, very few people actually know about the issue. What I'm hopeful for is that I can tell my constituents, tell the people of North Carolina, we had this potential harm that we've now prevented.
And there is a stunning footnote to this story. Dr. Lisa Bailey recently underwent surgery and had an IV bag and tube that contained DEHP, with the hospital having no alternatives and no awareness. She's currently working with the facility and others to hopefully change this and keep it moving forward. That is all happening while states are gaining momentum and creating laws of their own. We're going to keep an eye on all of it. For Spotlight on America, I'm Lisa Fletcher.